Welcome back, my friends. Have you heard of pickleball? If you haven't, you're about to see it everywhere. It is the fastest growing sport in North America. This has nothing to do with it. I just feel like I look very professional. Stacy Irvine is here to teach us how to play. And I just keep hearing about pickleball, and I've been hearing about it for years, but it's really hit like a critical mass now. So you say it's time to fall in love with pickleball. Why? Why do you love it so much?
Number one reason, it is so much fun.
Yes.
It's a sport that combines a bunch of racket sports that most of us have at least tried.
Yeah.
But it kind of put it all together in a more fun way, a little bit more casual. And to me, that's the key to all of it. It's a little bit easier. It's easier on your body. I'm not seeing as many injuries in the clinic from it. And I was lucky enough, last week I went and got this great gear from Mike Lee at the Racket Guys, and we played a bit. They have a court. There's just so many great things. It's great for every age group. It's accessible. These are portable nets.
Nice.
So how cool is that? You could set it up on any hard surface,
yeah,
and you can just play. So I love that about it, but most importantly, I love that it's fun.
It's fun. And so when you say a whole bunch of different racket games, it's a little bit of badminton, it's a little bit of tennis, it's a little bit of ping pong.
Yeah, the rackets are like ping pong.
Yeah.
The court size is exactly the same as badminton.
Okay.
And the net height is low like tennis. So it actually makes it easier for those of us that aren't as good. Like badminton, you got to get it over that high net. This is easier.
Okay.
Great.
We love that. We want it to be happy, fun, casual. You say that playing pickleball, you are going to get like a really good physical workout as well. So what is it positively impacting on the body?
So first of all, your cardiovascular system, your heart rate is going to get elevated, and you can play at so many different levels. There's national team pickleball, and there's backyard pickleball, right? So you just choose how hard you want to play at what intensity, and you're going to get a cardiovascular workout.
Okay.
It's a rotational sport. So we're working our core through rotation, which is really good for our health and for our strength.
Right.
Upper body, of course, right?
Yep.
We're hitting the balls, so we're going to get some strength in our upper body. And we're also really working on our hand-eye coordination, our balance. And the other piece I really love is its lateral movement in our lower body, which is something we don't do a lot. So you were absolutely right when you started
so this was
morning. This was exactly a perfect way to address pickleball.
Absolutely. We don't get a lot of lateral movement happening in our lives, so I love that. I didn't even change. I put on running shoes because Stacy assured me you can actually play this game with a cup, like with a drink in your hand. If you want to do it at a recreational level, you can. So I thought, I'm going to do it with a jumpsuit on. Let's talk a little bit about how you begin, or what I need to know about the game, and then you can go through the rules as we rally a little bit.
Yeah, so what you want to do is, first of all, like all sports, make sure you warmed up a little bit. So you're just going to hit it nice and easy back and forth for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, it's a lot of lower body kind of exercise and work, so we want to make sure our ankles are warm. Okay, so we want to make sure we move those.
Yeah.
And then I like to do, these hamstring swings.
Love them.
Right? My favorite.
I'm always very tight.
Yep. And then, you do a little bit with your quads. But to warm up, like everything, we want to keep it dynamic.
Yes.
And then when you're done, that's the time that you might want to do your stretching and things like that.
Okay, good stuff.
So when we get to the court and we talk about the court, there are lines all around. So the most important rule is that to get a point, it's got to be inside the lines.
Inside the lines, yep.
We have a line that exists here, and you're not really allowed to come into this line, and I can't smash the ball at you, okay?
Oh, you can't come right up here.
Yeah, because it's too hard to return that ball. So we stay back in our corners, and it's divided exactly like tennis. We serve across the court, and then we just hit it back and forth until somebody misses.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's try it. Okay.
Let's try it. So, is there a bounce? Should there be a bounce?
There should be a bounce, but there doesn't have to be. But so with the serve, you can let it bounce and then return it back to me. And the serve is underhand, not overhand, which also makes it easier to return the serve.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Okay.
There you go.
Does that count as out?
Maybe, but we don't actually have.
Okay, that's just
we
three
don't
bounces.
have the line, so who cares, right?
Yeah.
And it's one bounce, just like we're doing. Two bounces.
I got it.
All right, go for it. So 2 bounces means you don't get a point. point. That was amazing.